What's up, Real Dealers? Welcome back to The Real Deal. It is your boy, Jay the James, per usual, and your girl, Viv, and we are back with yet episode 4 of The Real Deal, and it feels oh so great to be here with the lucky number 4 episode of this podcast. Yes. How are you feeling today?
So I'm doing pretty good.
All right, so you got the Lakers jersey going on. It is opening season today for the basketball.
Yes.
Is it for basketball in general or just Lakers?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I think it's basketball in general.
Okay, it's Lucky Magic 3-2, Magic Johnson, if I got that correct.
Johnson, yes.
Correct. Hello. Already messing up here. Good. So I just want to start off by saying, first off, it's a little bit of an update probably for you as well, because I haven't even told you about this, but I'm actually going to do a custom background. So what you see now is not staying. So I decided that whatever we had purchased before is gone. Just scratch that out. It's gone. It's a whole new update. It's going to be new. It's going to be custom, and it's going to be fantastic.
Whatever you choose, I'm sure it's going to be great.
No, it's going to be really nice. We got some really good content for you today. We're actually probably just going to keep it simple and title this Unpopular Opinions. And basically, the description and the overall message of this podcast is going to be unpopular opinions that people think should be real and should be true to fact. But we're going to express our feelings, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of differences between our...
Let's go.
We're going to have a lot of differences between what me and her ourselves think about, and we're going to open it up to you guys, open it up to direct messages, to comments, anything that you guys want. Express your opinions, because that's what we do here. We're all about that's what I am talking about. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Viv, hit us with the notebook stuff.
Gotta pull out my little handy dandy notebook. If you know, you know. Do you know that?
Huh?
The handy dandy notebook. Do you know where that's from?
Handy dandy notebook. Toy Story?
Unpopular opinion number 1.
I don't know what
Are
it's
90s kids truly 90s kids? I'm just kidding.
Well,
that should have been a good one.
They say I barely made the cut because technically I'm 98. But
since you don't know
listen
what a
to
handy
it.
dandy notebook is.
It sounds so familiar. Well, that's a flop.
Blue's Clues.
Oh, that's right. I knew it was something
And
like
they're
that.
back.
That's
Blue's
killing
Clues
me.
is back.
That was killing me for a minute there.
Alrighty, so unpopular opinions.
Opinions.
How'd you know I had that down? Did you see that?
I did.
Oh.
I took a sneak peek.
Okay, so I did like a couple different categories, but I don't know. What do you think we should do? Like wild card, like just mix it up,
mix it up. Go from like, right. Again, I only took a peek. I don't know everything about it.
Let me go with this since I got my little drinky drink right here.
Okay.
Does not drinking make you a boring person?
Ooh, that's a good one. I know that we talked about that plenty of times before, and wow. It depends on who you are as a person. I know that alcohol sometimes does bring out the best in people, or the fun part, I should say, in people. So I feel like if you already are kind of like an introvert person and you're not really like out there trying to communicate with people or trying to converse, exactly. Then definitely I would say, and I've experienced it many times where there are introverted people and they don't go out and they converse, or they don't go out to converse with people and interact. You're boring. However, I do respect the fact that they are not drinking for whatever particular reason that may be.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like they're driving home by themselves, driving a friend home, or expected to drive a friend home because they know they're going to have to. I respect that. And I don't think that it should ever come to a point where a friend or anybody at the party forces one drink on somebody. I don't like that.
Say no to peer pressure. Don't be one of those.
Say no to peer pressure. Those days.
Peer pressure. That's a good one. I say peer pressure.
The beer pressure. those days, I don't know, maybe back in middle school or high school where the DARE would come into you. It was drug abuse resistance or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They show you like all those videos, or like the reenactments. Remember the reenactments on the stage?
Get DARE in your kid's school, too, by visiting Country Style Donuts. Purchase the DARE Bear and show you care. Proceeds go to DARE in your community.
That's real. That's a real thing, you know, and we never understood it back then. Cause I don't think partying was big back then. Maybe in its own course of some sort, maybe for like high schoolers or colleges, I think, if anything. But now it's just like you have middle schoolers partying, and you know, they fall deep into peer and beer pressure, and they just get deeper and deeper into a hole to where the point is just like they don't know how to stop. And when you get a habit that soon in life, you carry that with you.
It's harder for you to quit it too. Yeah. And like a fun night can turn into a fun every single night, and it can turn into a fun day and night, and then, you know.
Right. But yeah, so my opinion, that's mine. What would yours be?
So my opinion is, I think alcohol or beer does help people get out of their shells. Like for me, I think I'm more of an introvert because I'm not mean. Like I'm not a mean person. I'm just like an anxious person. So sometimes I don't know how to carry a conversation because I don't know. I think too much about what that other person is thinking. So beer or alcohol, it helps me not care as much.
Right.
But I feel like I can be that person to just have a drink just enough to feel the buzz, and then that's
like
good.
Puro pinche party after that, huh? That's it.
Yeah, no, there's some people that are like puro pinche party, like they want to keep going even when they're throwing up, you know. And
then it's like they could either be like the fun extra drunk, or they could be like, I want to fight extra drunk.
Oh yeah.
And when you mix those two together, or cry, yeah, those are the emotional people.
Ones.
And I'm just like, I know you're the emotional one.
No,
always crying. You can. But anyways, yeah, so that's
I am fun. No, you know what? I am fun.
With or without drinking.
I'm fun either way. I think if I know the people I'm with, I'm fun either way.
Here we go. Ready for this one, guys? Why are you drinking right now?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's my weekend and I can.
Oh, but you go to work tomorrow.
So it's Sunday. Who says you can't drink on a Sunday?
Today's Sunday?
It's my Sunday.
Oh, your Sunday. I was like, gosh. Guys, I've been in and out of meetings all day today. My mind is...
You know what? No, I got a better answer for you. It's because it's opening day and my uncle would condone it. Okay.
All right. Respect. What else you got on the list here?
All right. How about...
Before it gets a little bit too feisty over here. I feel the energy stirring up. See, I'm popular opinions, bro. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Someone's throwing darts over here. I'm like,
water for me all day. You don't know what's in my cup.
Should men always pay?
No. 100%
wait,
no.
Let me be a little bit more. No. Yeah. Should men always pay on a date?
No. They shouldn't.
Do you want to elaborate? Or
yeah, no. I was waiting for you to ask. I was waiting for you to ask, like, why, or like, you know, something like that. But no, they shouldn't. And the reason why I feel that way, and I've fallen into this category many times before too, where it was always just me paying on dates, and to a certain point, I've gone through a realization where I said, if I continue to pay, where is my collateral at? Where am I gonna ever get successful or get on top of my finances if it's always just me paying? And we're not talking like a $25 Carl's Jr. meal, you know. We're talking like 5-star restaurants, even 4-star, like $75 on up. Then no, we shouldn't always pay, because not only does it not put the man or give the man a chance to get on top of his finances, it also creates, in my opinion, a subliminal message in the back of both of their minds, both the man and the woman, that he's always going to pay, and it's always going to be that way. To me, in a relationship, it should always be split 50-50 in everything that you do, whether you're going out on a date, if you're paying bills, if you share a car, you know, at least maybe like split that somehow, some way. And why I think that is, if you have a relationship that is split 50-50, there's no like, I do this for you, so you have to do that for me, or I do this for you, you have to do that for me. It's kind of just, it coincides all together with each other, and it creates a balance. That's the perfect word. It creates a balance between the relationship. And that's why I believe that men should never, or like that's why I believe that men should not always pay on dates.
So let me ask you, at what point, because you mentioned in a relationship, right? 50-50. At what point, but everyone knows the rule where like the first date, the man pays or whatever. At what point does it become, or at what point would you tell the person you're seeing, all right, are you going to have this with me? Or when are you going to take me out? Because then that becomes like awkward, right?
It does, but that's another unpopular opinion that I have, is that I shouldn't have to tell, if I'm seeing somebody, I shouldn't have to tell them like, do you want to split the bill next time? I like independency in women, and I'm sure most us men that are watching right now can agree with me on this. We like independency in women, and if a woman can just come up to you, like let's say the man does pay for the first meal, fine, perfect. Either the woman's going to tell you right then and there after your dinner, I got you next time, or text you later, or invite you out next time, so maybe a week or 2 weeks from the first date, and letting you know that she's going to get it the next time. That's what I like. And I'm sure anybody else that's watching this, and the men will like the independency in women, that they should automatically just know like, hey, I'll get the next one for you.
You're right in the fact that in a relationship, should be 50-50, because I've been in relationships where I do the paying because of the man trying to build his collateral, like you said.
Right.
And if you can recognize that, then you're okay with that. You're okay being the one that's like inviting them out on the date, or treating them, because you understand that man is trying to build collateral for either himself, for the both of you, for his family.
Yeah.
So I think it's just
great example.
It just all depends on who the girl is.
Yeah, great example. I love what you said too. It's not just collateral for himself. It could be because he sees potential in this woman, and he may want to create a bigger future with her. And if he's constantly paying, and I know everyone's going to sit there and talk about like, well, it's just like $75 or like $100, like $200 a month or something, but it does add up. Yeah. And sometimes you don't get a woman that doesn't want to go out twice a month. Sometimes she wants to go out every week. I've had that done to me too. And it got to a point where it's just like, where am I getting at with this? If it's constantly just me paying, and when it turned out to constantly paying for the dates, it turned out to be more. It turned out to be the gas. It turned out to be clothes. It turned out to be little gas station items, like little snacks and stuff. Yeah. It was always just me pulling out my card. I'm just like, you know what? I'm getting played like a dog right now. Like, I got to stop this shit. Like, what am I doing? So I'm glad I came to that realization. I'm glad that I have the mindset that I do now. Yeah. Because it really, really helps me keep relationships that I currently have, and relationships that I currently will have in the future, if any, to keep the balance at a keep the relationship at a balance.
Yeah. No, yeah, I definitely agree.
What else do you got?
So to go with that one,
okay.
Should men always make the first move?
Okay.
And first move as in, let's say, how we connect with a lot of people nowadays is through social media, through messages. So let's say someone follows one person, they follow the other one back. Who should make the first move?
Depending on who follows who first. And I hate that you brought the fact that we live in a social media world now.
Oh, we do.
I know, but I hate that, because to me, if you're going to meet somebody and you're going to talk to somebody and make the first move, it should always be in first person. That's just me saying what I believe in and how it should be. In a social media world, I honestly feel whoever is the first one to follow that person should make the first move. Because if I'm a guy and an Instagram supermodel chick follows me for whatever reason, whether she follows me just for a couple days and then bam, hits the unfollow button just because she wants a free follow, I'm going to go through my motherfucking followers and I'm going to see like who, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not that crazy. Used to be. But no, so let's say an Instagram supermodel chick comes and follows me and I follow her back. I don't know like if she's interested or not. I don't know her intentions. So if she's interested by any means, then maybe just like a few of my photos, or simply hit a DM. Like, we live in a world now where we shouldn't be keeping secrets from nobody, because relationships are, one, hard to get in these ages, and number two, very hard to maintain, because you have social media where people are constantly doing that, and that's where cheating comes along. You know, getting a little bit off topic here, but my belief is that whoever makes the first move, like the first follow, that should be the person that should be contacting, or somehow kind of in a way making or showing an interest to the other person that they followed.
Okay. Here's another scenario. You're in the club. You're dancing. You see an attractive girl. The girl sees you. You guys lock eyes. Who makes the first move?
The guy.
The guy?
Yeah. Because the guy, it's always, you have to take that initiative, because I feel like you can never learn a woman, right? You guys have a lot of, I don't know. You guys are a different breed than us, right? But I feel like when a man makes a first move physically, I feel that the woman somehow, some way feels secure around that man, because not only did he make the first move at that point when they first met, but the woman will now forever know he's always going to make that first move when it comes to protecting and maintaining or building either a bigger relationship or a bigger family. He's always going to be the one to take that first move. So physically, at a club, getting down, lock eyes on somebody, the guy's got to make the first move.
Getting down as in boogie. Wait, what did my brother say?
Oh no, he goes, "Here, if you're watching this, Bethel, don't think I forgot. I don't dance. I boogie."
He's so funny.
Dude, seriously.
Okay, so enough of that. Let's go into this one. Is being on your phone in a social gathering rude?
Okay, rude. Yes, and you're laughing at me because I've been victim to this the past 2 weeks for, you know, right reasons. But yes, it is very rude, and I try my hardest to detach myself. Mainly, it's emails I'm going through. I find myself going through emails like if it was Instagram or Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter all put in one. I'm just sitting, catching myself scrolling through, and there's many cases where people I've been around others and they're on their phone constantly. I'm just like, why? The other night when we were at my sister's house, you were there too, and we were trying to watch a movie. I think we might have been trying to drink a little bit too. And everybody was on their phone but me, and I'm just like, the one time that I'm not on my phone, everyone else is on their phone. But I get it, because I don't know what exactly it is that people are so attracted to their phones on. Me personally, if I could live without a phone, I'd get rid of my phone 100% if I could. But I know that in today's world, you need a phone for a lot of things, especially for something that we're doing with the podcast. You need a phone to promote yourself on social media, to make sure that everything's going smoothly throughout the time that after we post the videos. For my career, I need to be on the phone constantly with emails, making sure I'm responding in a timely manner. But yes, I think that if you're with family, especially, put the phone down for 30 minutes to an hour. Whoever that you need to respond to or need to look at, because most people consider scrolling through social media as a need more than it is a want. That's the sad part. Put it down for about 30 minutes to an hour. However, if you're with someone that you already know, like for instance, like a husband-wife type of deal, if you're always constantly on your phone, whether you're doing business or whether you're doing something else, I don't feel like it's really that much of a violation to the relationship, because you're with each other 24/7. You're with each other 98% of the time of your life. So that's not really, I don't feel like there's any violation when it comes to a relationship and being on your phones.
How about, because it's funny that you say that, like 98% of the time you're with your significant other.
Maybe like 95.
But what if half of that time you're spending parenting? What if half of that time you're spending working apart from each other? So when you come home, you just want your significant other to be, I don't know, not pay attention to you like specifically, but just be more aware. Not aware. I don't know, just be more open to a conversation or be
Right.
more available. That's what we're looking.
Okay.
What about that? What did that see? Because I think I agree with you on that part, but I would say that little like, oh, sorry, I just got to do these work emails or something. Then that other person feels better. Then they're like, oh, okay, it's work emails. You
Yeah. No, I get that, and it's then yeah, I say, I mean, because they have all day to go through their own emails, to go through their own social media and follow up. Because if you take it, let's say your kid is young and they're still going to school, you have all that time to be catching up on stuff and doing your own thing, whether you are working, whether you're not working. So whenever your significant other does come home and, you know, you spend all that time apart from each other, you know, whether your kids are down or they're up, you know, meaning the bed, you know, going to bed, then I say definitely put the phones down, keep them away. I know that's how I would run a household. Like if I had a family, that's how I would run a household. You know, have everybody, if my kids are going to school, no phones, no tablets, none of that stuff while at school. They come home and you know, do what they need to do when they're at home, before, obviously, after they finish like their homework, they're eating, all that stuff. But physically, I would run a household like that, where all the phones are put away at some point throughout the night, so that we can all gather around at least for an hour, 2 hours, watch a movie, play outside, just do things as a family.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I just feel like there's sometimes there is occasions where you have to be on your phone because of your job. Like it's maybe you're that type of person where your job makes you be an on-call person, whatever it is you're doing, nurse, doctor, I don't know, concierge or whatever.
Right.
You have to be near your phone 24/7. I'm just saying, like, a little explanation.
Right.
It's always good. And not only that, but with your friends, like if you're doing a girls getaway and your friend is always on their phone, just say, oh, I'm just checking up on the kids. A little explanation will like make that all go away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that. No, for sure. What else you got on the list? I think we're pretty much good on that one.
Do drugs make you cool?
No. Gosh, where'd you get that one at? That's
I
horrible.
don't know. Well, at first it was weed. But then I was like, but not everyone just does weed.
Not at all. I don't think so. I think
it falls into the same category as the drinking.
yeah.
I feel like if you don't want to smoke, you don't want to smoke. If you just don't care to, then the people that are smoking should respect that.
Yeah, I think at a certain point earlier before we're in like this year, fiscal year, I felt like, you know, drugs was something that people thought made them cool. And that's why you saw a lot of the younger generation doing it. And then it started to fall forward into the more experienced generation. You're like, now we're talking your baby boomers. We're talking your, what's after baby boomers?
Gen X?
Gen X?
I think.
Something like that. Whatever came after it and started to fall forward into them. And, you know, monkey see, monkey do. You see the older people doing it. Well, now the younger people are going to start doing it. And it was a huge
people love
thing.
their pharmaceutical shit.
It was, yeah.
Their gummies, their brownies.
Yeah, it was a huge thing back then. And I remember it blew the hell up. Everybody wanted to do it. And it was just like, what I laugh about now is when people sit there and they tell you, oh, I've been smoking for X amount of years. And it's like, I known you for X amount of years. You started smoking last year. You know, like they try to, you know, play a front. Because
they think it's cool.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right. But yeah, that falls under the same category as drinking. And I don't think, I don't do drugs. And I don't think that drugs makes you cool. And I'm not just limiting drugs to just marijuana. I'm just kidding. Marijuana. I'm just talking about drugs in general, especially pills. People were on this big old pill trip. You saw a lot of famous celebrities lose, well, not a lot, but I think maybe about 3 or 4 or some sort lost their lives to these pills and just drugs in general. And I think that's when I started noticing the decrease in how much drugs and how many younger kids were stopped using drugs after the passing away of some celebrities for certain particular reasons.
Did you know Little Xan is clean?
I heard.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Little Xan? Yeah.
I heard.
But he's like I was watching an interview he did, and he's one of those celebrities that is now promoting a clean lifestyle. And he actually regrets naming himself Little Xan.
Right. Well, now it's stuck with him forever.
Now it's stuck with him forever.
But hey, you know what? That's good. Actually, it's good that name's going to be stuck with him forever because whenever he thinks about reverting back, hopefully, I'm hoping he has a mindset like this. Whenever he thinks about reverting back to going into drugs, or they call it relapsing, think about exactly what he said, how he regrets naming himself Lil Xan. Well, that name stuck with you forever, and now you have to live with it and let that be a lesson for you that, damn, you know what? I kind of don't want to be known as Lil Xan at one point in my life. So in order for me to do that, I have to stop doing drugs and I have to stay clean for, X amount of years or the rest of my life so that name can fall off.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into a little fun bonus round. Overrated restaurants or fast food joints. Name one.
Ooh,
and this is just our opinion. A lot of people might disagree.
Yeah. Starbucks. Overrated.
It is overrated. Let me tell you why. Because Dutch Bros over Starbucks.
Another thing that's overrated though.
No, it's not. It's really good.
Yes, it is. Last time I went to Dutch Bros, I had like 1 ounce of drink. The drink was good.
It was
1 ounce of drink with the whole cup was just filled with ice. I was done with it in 2 sips.
It was what you got.
Like I said, the drink was good. Next time I just gotta say a little bit less ice. But yeah, Dutch Bros, Starbucks, in my opinion, overrated.
So where do you go for coffee?
And well, first off, I don't even drink coffee. And if I do drink coffee, I just
you get it from Starbucks.
Right, but most of the time when I'm drinking coffee, and I actually haven't purchased Starbucks in a while of my own money. I wait for somebody to offer me because it's like, fuck it, you're going to Starbucks already. You might as well give me something too. But I don't personally see, and again, I'm not a coffee addict. Like you probably know more about coffee and the taste of it. But I'm just not at that point where I can tell a difference between Starbucks coffee and at-home made coffee.
Okay. Mine is Raising Cane's.
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
See that a lot.
And Applebee's.
Ugh.
Applebee's, I'm coming for you.
Applebee's.
Because you used to be really good.
What happened to Applebee's last time I
And
went
now
there?
you're
I feel like I got a steak plate, and the steak was like those little banquet TV dinners that you used to buy as a kid. That's how the steak tastes like, bro. I could have went to the banquet. I could have got a banquet. I forgot what they're called. Tabletop meal or whatever from the frozen section. TV dinners from the frozen section for like $5 and just stopped in the microwave. It would have tasted the same.
Yeah.
The mashed potatoes are all like they're not fluffy. You could literally pick it up and like throw it at somebody and it'll stick on their face.
The appetizers are still okay though. I mean, they're okay. I think that's what they make their living off of though. Appetizers and drinks.
Drinks. I was just going to say Applebee's is known for their drinks because they had that really good happy hour.
Yeah.
You go there. However, they don't have a really good selection in drinks. So, well, for me, it's I usually go for a beer. But they do have Blue Moon. I'll chug some of that down. I think the last time I got.
Corona?
No.
What the hell?
I don't think they have Corona.
Modelo?
I don't
Maybe it
know.
was just the one you went to.
It could have been.
Maybe it's just COVID.
I don't know. I don't know which one. But I'm going to hit you with another one. And this one's going to be surprising because it's actually one of my favorites. But I have to be real here. Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A.
I know, but people say it's overrated. And I can see why. But I actually choose Chick-fil-A over Raising Cane's any day. Any day of my life, I'll choose Chick-fil-A over Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is set specific to, single chickens. Chick-fil-A is known for its sandwiches. It's chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
But yeah,
sure.
I have to say that. I have to be real. I think Chick-fil-A is overrated. However, it is really good. I always go for the sweet and spicy sriracha sauce or little waffle fries.
Oh yeah.
Dip.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Pineapple on pizza.
I'll go
Yes
for it.
or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
For sure. I love pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple on pizza. I do like that. And I actually like to put, I'm a big spicy person. I love spice. So I'll also probably get some jalapenos with that.
Jalapenos.
That sounds bomb.
Kind of want a pizza
Now,
now.
It's not a versus round, whatever you want to call that. But are you Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Domino's.
Pizza Hut. Something about
Why?
Domino's dough. I don't know. Something
Domino's
weird about
dough
the
is bomb. It's so flavorful. It's all like
Sometimes
textured and it's like
know. Sometimes it's too like doughy. That's the word I'm looking for.
that's the part that gets you full fast. You dip that in some marinara sauce. You don't even need breadsticks.
Little Caesars pizza with the crazy crust? I think that's what it's called.
Too much.
But you don't even know what it is.
Crazy crust with the cheese inside and shit.
No.
Oh.
That's stuffed crust.
Ugh.
Okay, you know the crazy bread?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever they put on the crazy bread, the butter or whatever,
Yeah.
they put it on the crust of the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Crazy bread. Crazy crust.
Crazy crust.
Crazy
yeah.
crust. Haven't
It's
tried
really
that
good.
yet. But
I
I'm
haven't
not,
had
then
it in a
again,
long
I'm not a
time,
big
but-
fan of Little Caesars either. It's gotten to that point where it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather go and
Same.
spend an
But
extra.
I'm just saying, if you get it like that.
I'd rather go and spend an extra what is it, like $5 or $6 to go to like Domino's or Pizza Hut and get a either this, I don't know how much it costs, I don't know, but like the same, if not like a medium sized pizza for like the same price, pretty much, for a better looking pizza.
Yeah.
That one time that when Mariah Marco came by, we were at the pool, and we called
Dude, they gave us pizza with no sauce.
They gave us pizza with no sauce. It was Little Caesars pizza, no sauce. And we're like, what the heck? This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Bub, you call them. Tell them that we want a fresh order. All right, so I got on the phone. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, can I get a fresh made pizza? Yeah, this one's not up to standard.
Oh, no. And then at the end, you're like, yeah. And please make sure this one's up to standard.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I said it twice. I'm like, make sure it's up to standard. Thank you, bye. We'll be there in like 5 minutes or something. We never went.
Yeah, we never went. But it
Oh,
was
gosh.
because we started drinking and not drinking and driving, guys.
Yeah, no, drinking and driving. See?
So we didn't go.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
All right, what else you got?
What do you got? You got anything?
I don't have anything. I hate to break it to you, but that's actually a little bit over time. So we're going to have to end it here. Make sure people go about their days. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's episode. If you liked it, go ahead and smack that subscribe button on YouTube right now. And if you have not followed the Real Deal PS Instagram, go ahead and do so now. Until next time, it is The Real Deal, your boy Jay the James, and your girl Viv. We are out. Until next time, take care. We love you.
Go Lakers.